everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. So today we are doing a numerology picker card. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, but I was guided to do one today. So now what we're going to do is we are going to pick either our life path number, our destiny number, our personality number, our soul number, our birthday number, whatever number you have and you know and you're guided to pick, or maybe you just have a lucky number that you like to pick. So you can either pick the number, you can pick a few numbers, you can pick all the numbers. I usually recommend watching the whole video because there are messages for everybody in each pile, because we embody all the numbers. Or you can pick by the little trinket that I have on each number. So number 1, we've got E.T. Number 2, we've got the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Number 3, we've got the little Pocahontas with the little baby and the papoose. We've got Batman at number 4. We've got the little Kung Fu Smurf. We've got the little Friendship Bear, Care Bear. We've got number 7 is the Panda Bear. Number 8, we've got this little teeny tiny teacup set. And number 9, we've got the Buddha. Now, the numbers, so if you're a master number, let's say 11, your reading will be in number 2. If you are a master number 22, your reading will be in number 4. Master number 33 will be in 6. 44 will be in 8. So pick it however you're guided to. Use your, your intuition if you're guided to. Close your eyes and just, wing it. Okay, so we're going to begin with number 1. Okay, guys, so we're starting with number 1. Now, the song that came through for number 1, let me see if I can get this, hold on a second. The song that came through for number 1 is Fiendin' by Jodeci. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. I can't leave you alone, you got me fiendin'. So, fiendin', when I think of fiendin', is addiction. Being addicted to something. You got me fiendin' for something. So I'm seen as like addicted to, in this particular reading, I'm seeing addiction to people, perhaps, maybe addicted to a person, addicted to a feeling, but definitely could be addiction to a substance. So, and we've got the number 9 over here. 81 is 9, which is the completion of it. So I'm seeing the completion of that, realizing that it's time to change. So, whenever I see the High Priestess here, this is, she's holding a sistrum, which usually Bast is holding it. So I'm thinking this is Bast because she's got the cat here, and the cat here is all about protection. And she's got all this gold, which, it's almost like a copper color, which to me is, receptivity, conductivity and receptivity. But I'm also seeing that this shadow is very similar to, the wings of a bird. So the shape-shifting aspect, harnessing her mystical power. She's divinely protected. The cat to me symbolizes protection. And I'm seeing this instrument that she's holding, and it's like it's called a sistrum. So we see a couple things. We see this exact same shape here that we see here. If you can see it, beep, boop. And that's the Merkaba. So that's the light body. So it is awakening the light body. Releasing, letting go of the baggage so that you can travel in your light body, because the wildebeest is all about traveling. So I'm seeing, if you've picked this one, if this is your life path, destiny, whatever, if you just like E.T., that's what I'm getting with this. I'm getting, harness your power. You're able to do this. Because we see the horns here. And the horns here always represent to me intuitive power. So, and you've got the power. 8 is the power number. So, and what's interesting is this is a, almost, it's very similar colors in a sense, right? Everything's almost cohesive. You've got the red here, which is the root chakra, which is letting go of fear, letting go of the earthly things like addiction. So letting go of those things. So yeah, and then 1 is new beginning. So 8 is power, 1 is new beginnings. You have the power to start your new beginning. You have the power. This is the twin flame number, 17. So I have a feeling you're probably on a twin flame journey if you picked this one. And from chaos comes clarity. That's what 9 is. 9 is the completion of a cycle. And it's the start of it moves into the 10, which starts something new, right? So, and I'm seeing the sistrum is, the instrument is a shake. It shakes. So I'm seeing like shake it off. I'm seeing body movement, dance, shake it off. So let's get to the High Priestess, right? And let's see what the High Priestess has to say about things. So align with the light and focus on all things positive. So, you know, sometimes they say, oh, you can't always focus on the positive. Yes, you can. You know, but also if you know, those dark thoughts come in, it doesn't mean that you know, you can't work through them. So you are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There is an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and... Oh, sorry. You are being guided to look at what you are working on or the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you are unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal. So when this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. So, you know, the High Priestess, this is the divine feminine aspect, you know, the physical embodiment of the divine feminine. You know, and she's had many names. You know, there's, you know, Isis, there's, you know, Mother Mary. There's so many names for the divine feminine. So she's protected, though. She's protected with, you know, the cat always symbolizes protection to me. So let's see what the wildebeest. I already know the wildebeest is all about travel. And it's number 28, which is about new beginnings. So maybe wanting to move somewhere new, wanting to travel somewhere new, you know, with your partner, with your divine partner. But you got a lot of baggage that's weighing you down. So it's time to go. It's time for a clean break. Yes, so baggage be gone. It's time for a clean break. Whether this is a relationship or, like I said, an addiction, it's time to let it go. It's time, you know, that's it. You know, perhaps you've reached your peak or exhausted your resources in your current position, and it's time to embrace something new. Wildebeest encourages new beginnings on your journey ahead toward renewal. Use your intuition and life desires to guide you on this divine exploration. Your future glows with the potential of bright days that lie ahead. Yes. And we already know baggage be gone because it came through in the last Twin Flame Synchronicity reading. Not only did it come through in the Synchronicity reading, but it came through for my reading that I did for myself yesterday, and here it is again for you guys. So this is definitely a collective theme, letting go of the baggage. Aren't you tired of being stooped over from all that emotional baggage? The thing is, it all happened yesterday, and this is now. And with one flick of your powerful finger, you can send that old has-been baggage overboard into the water, into the drink. It is high time to fly free. Let go, my friend. So into the drink. So I'm seeing also alcoholism. So letting go of the toxic poison you've been poisoning your body with. Not necessarily, and it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be alcohol. But I'm also seeing, whenever I think of into the drink, I'm also thinking of ayahuasca. You know, going on a new journey, traveling to experience something new. So let me grab some water. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, and usually I'm a little bit shaky on the first reading. I promise it's going to get better as the reading goes on. But, you know, so the leadership card, this indicates a time to lovingly lead and guide others who are less capable than you are. So this may be work, community, family, or circle of friends. It's time to lead, guys. Okay, guys, so number 81, which is, you know, the number 8, we talked about being the power number, abundance, the entrepreneur, and number 1 is the leader. Leadership, new beginnings, originality. So this is, you know, the leadership number. It's like and the humanitarian. 9 is the humanitarian. So it's time for you to be that humanitarian, to lead others into a new era, to let go of this old baggage. It's time to be the leader. It's time to harness your mystical powers. It's time to travel. And I'm also seeing this as astral travel. So traveling in your dreams and in your meditative state, going on shamanic journeys, etc. So this is a time to lovingly lead others, and be confident in your ability to lead others. And it's also, you're asking to adjust and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to be a compassionate leader. Remember, a successful leader leads alongside others rather than from above. So yes, and sometimes a leader just inspires others by being themselves to lead. You know, there's leaders that use force, and that's not a leader, that's a dictator to me. So a leader is somebody who inspires others to move forward and better themselves by doing it themselves, by being just by being themselves. Others graciously follow. So when you have their best interest at heart, they're going to follow. You know, if you're coming from a place of love, they're going to follow. So know that it is safe for you to lead the way, because the 1 is the leader. If you have a 1 in your chart, you are meant to lead. You are meant to lead. You are meant to, you know, come up with original ideas. You're meant to be the pioneer. I'm getting that Block Party song, Pioneers. And the affirmation is, I lead others and in turn serve a higher purpose. So that's it, guys. So that is your reading. Oh wait, and the number was 9. When you add everything up, it breaks back down to 9, which once again, 9 is over here, and that's the humanitarian. So you're here to lead others into a new age. Harness your powers to do this. You have this divine energy. In this case, it's the high priestess energy, which is the ability to create. So it's the divine feminine aspect, the feminine side of the brain, which is the creativity, the leading with heart, leading with compassion, leading with understanding. Okay? And it's time to travel. It's time to travel. You need to touch people in all areas of the world, I feel. So even if it's just, you know, out of your city, if you're not used to traveling abroad or traveling to another state, maybe it's just to a city that you haven't been in that's near you. Do a little synchronicity tour. That's what I do. When I'm visiting places that I haven't been to, I just go and find addresses where the numbers are a synchronicity to me, and I go there and then I just let it guide me. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed your reading number 1. Moving on to number 2. Okay, guys. So for number 2, the song that came through was Naive by the Kooks. And the lyrics go something like, I may say it was your fault because I know you could have done more. So that's the lyric that stands out to me in that song, but because it's almost like you feel like you could have done more to help people maybe. And that's naive to think, because you did just as much as you were supposed to do, okay? So, but naive. It's also telling me, you know, 2s are very sensitive. You know, 2s are very sensitive, and they can be quite a little bit naive in the sense that they want to be peacemaker, you know, they want to be the mediators. They want to be peaceful. They want everybody to get along. But in that sense, they can be a little naive in thinking that they can make people change, because you can't change people. They're gonna be who they're gonna be regardless. So yeah. Okay, so gentleness. We've got Deek, we've got the Spirit Fox, which is you know, trust your talents in changing times. And I'm seeing 2 suns here. There's 2 suns on his fur, and his white fur. I keep seeing 2 suns everywhere, so very interesting. And this, like, almost like a little compass on his 3rd eye. So the little fox knows where to go. And I'm seeing lots of clouds here as well, some spirals. And, you know, the Deek has got these intuitive, it looks like 11. So it's interesting that this is number 2, which is also 11. And anytime I see the Deek, I always think of these horns as the 11, the intuition. So, just fascinating for me, I guess. So, yeah. So Diktik is about gentleness and releasing judgments of others, you know, and it's telling you, you know, to work on your intuition, meditate. You know, when you meditate, it heals your body and your soul on a cellular level. So yeah, so let's get a little, let's see a little bit, and then we got number 1, which is new beginnings, of course, leadership. If you are an 11, you know, the 11s are the inspiring leaders. They are here to lead others, and they're very intuitive as well. So that's very interesting that the 1 came up as well, and the 11 here. So I'm almost seeing like 111. And the number 8 over here is power. So stay alert as change is in the air. And it says, the energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You're being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring, because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are, and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. So trust in your intuition, guys. Quit talking smack to yourself about it. You know, you guys are very sensitive. You really take a lot of... the 2s are very sensitive. They really take people's opinions to heart, and they get their feelings hurt a lot. And you may say, oh, no, I don't get my feelings hurt. But if you're more of the 1 really doesn't get their feelings. Like if you're an 11, they're not as prone to get their feelings hurt as just say a 2, a 20, or, you know, any number that breaks down aside from 11. So, but they're also very patient. It's a number of patient, and they're the mediators. So, yeah. I have a feeling that you will be able to use your intuition to bring about peaceful resolutions with others. And so Dik, 26. I was going to talk about talking smack. That small thinking you've been doing, get over it. There's no reason to compare yourself to others, because there is no other like you. The only person capable of putting you down is you. So all that remains are 3 little questions. Why? Yeah, why? Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep putting yourself down? Comparing yourself to others. Especially in relationships. You know, a lot of people compare themselves to somebody else, you know. Oh, you know, I notice that a lot of people that have a 2 challenge, they always compare themselves to others. Like, you know, almost like what the Joneses are doing type of thing. And this is like saying to let go of that. You are you. You are your own awesome person. Quit being naive to think that you are not awesome. And, you know, this is, the 1 is all about new beginnings and opportunities, right? It's about creating fresh starts. It's about leadership. So it's telling you to use your intuition to guide you to this, where you want to go. You know, I'm seeing this, the red, so a little bit scared to go in the direction you want to go. So this is saying, let that go. Let it go. Go with what you're passionate about. You know, you have the willpower to move forward and do what you're passionate about. Because look at all this beautiful, you know, the creativity. You know, we got the orange with the creativity, and we got the magenta, which is the soul star, which is going beyond the crown, you know, to the soul star chakra. And this passion, this fiery passion that you have for what you do and what you want to do. You're divinely protected. You see, like the little fox, he's got like all the little feathers. You know, he's protected, and he's sly, and he's quick. But he also, you have to worry about manipulating others. Because I have a feeling that you have a tendency to manipulate others, people's and emotions, and that's because the fox they're just very personable and charming. And it's not like that you're trying to manipulate somebody, but you're just very personable. So people might, you know, and that's maybe something they need to work on. Maybe they're also working on that. So, okay. And the numbers for all of this broke down to number 6, which is all about balance. And it's about family and connecting to, you know, your soul family. Keeping balance. You know, to really be out sharp with your intuition, you got to stay balanced, mind, body, and spirit. So, and I always see the fox, he always reminds me of the twin flame. So I'm seeing 11 here, which is also a twin flame. So I'm seeing this as twin flame energy. So trust your intuition. Quit talking smack to yourself, and quit talking smack about others to make yourself feel better. Is another energy that I'm getting. Not that you are, but this is a general reading, so that's a particular message for somebody out there judging. So he's little guy over here, Dick saying, don't judge. Okay? And look, it's backwards. He says, kid. Oh, I kid. I'm just kidding. It's almost like self-deprecating for yourself and others in a way, like, so you don't want to feel like the asshole. You just say, I'm just kidding. You know, like that's how you put, or maybe somebody puts somebody down like that, or maybe somebody's doing that to you where they're backhanded compliment. Okay, that's just the energy I'm getting for this. So, yeah, little Leaning Tower Pisa. That's it for number 2. Moving on to number 3. Okay, moving on to number 3. 4, 3, 3, 4. Very cool. 5, 4, 3. Almost like a countdown. 3, 4, 5. So, be fearless. Stand strong. The Leopard is all about intuition. Number 4, perseverance, but also about building foundations for the future. But the Teacher, it's also the Teacher as well. Logic. And the F word is all about forgiveness. So very interesting combination. The song that came through was The Only Exception by Paramore. And that song is about, you know, the beginning of the song talks about seeing your parents make mistakes and and seeing them make mistakes to the point where you don't believe in love. So seeing people, you know, who have had crappy relationships, or maybe you've had crappy relationships, and not believing that love like that exists anymore, because of seeing it so many times, seeing it fail so many times, seeing people's marriages fail so many times. But it's almost like there is an exception out there. Because you know that you believe in amazing love, and you know you're capable of amazing love. So there's got to be another person out there who's capable of amazing love. So this song is either for you or to somebody else. Like maybe you think that somebody is the exception, like, or maybe you're the exception. Somebody sees you as the exception, you know. You are the exception to the rule. So yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, I see, you know, I see the leopard and I see the tree, so I'm seeing a connection to trees. I'm seeing the 5, which is all about adventure, but it's also about freedom. It's also about change. You know how they say a leopard doesn't change his spots? That's because a leopard, they can shapeshift, they can transform. So they can be somebody else. So they don't change, you know, the leopard is still a leopard. It just changes. So now it can camouflage those spots. So, you know, like a Black Panther in a sense, right? So, and I'm seeing a lot of green here, yellow and green. So I'm seeing the solar plexus and I'm seeing the heart chakra. So working on that solar plexus, working on balancing them. So, you know, like the F word is forgiveness. So the willpower to forgive and move forward. I'm seeing joy. Yellow is joy, and the heart chakra. So laughter. I'm seeing a lot of laughter and a lot of heart chakra energy. Like, you know, moving forward. Like things didn't work out in the past, and now it's perseverance, and now you're moving forward because there are great things for you out there. And this guy, it always reminds me of the Hakka tribes of Hawaii. So anytime I see this, I always think of Hawaii, or New Zealand. Yeah, and he's got like this tiki spear here. It's got white feathers with a little bit of red and orange. You know, so it's like purity, protection, but also passion, fearlessness. And he's got, you know, the face tattoos. And he's got the protection of this other feather right here. My friend Cass has a shirt like this, but it reminds me of like a Sasquatch fur. Actually, I think she gave me that, so I have that. I'm not sure when I'll wear that, maybe, but thanks, Cass. So, the warrior. Don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. Yes, I actually was just working on something that I was going to post on Healing with Love, and it said, don't settle for less than what you want. You know, and a lot of people settle for less than what they want because they don't want to be alone, or, you know, they need to make ends meet and they need somebody to help them. So they get into relationships, not for love, but for the convenience. you know, a warm body in their bed. So, you know, a warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and do what needs to be done in order to get there, to get where they want to be, you know. So how have you been taken off track? You know, it's time, you were taken off track for a bit, and now it's like time to forgive and move on and persevere. And if you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever's going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you're on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, know that you're being guided to call up your inner warrior. Don't falter. Don't be frightened, because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. So don't let anybody scare you. Don't let anybody guilt you into anything. Don't let anybody scare you into anything. You know, you are this freaking warrior right here. You know, this warrior of love. I'm seeing this, you know, all the green on his face, you know, and people are attracted to that. They're attracted to, you know, it's almost like wearing your heart on your sleeve, right? Everybody knows that you are love. And they're attracted to that. They want to experience that because they don't know how to love themselves, and they want a little bit of that. But then there are the people that are attracted to you, the happy, fun people that know, because they are love too. You see how like the yellow it's got the green in the background. I'm seeing the green again. You know, like these leaves. But anyway. So, perseverance. This is a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You're never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. You know, by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability. So let go of these karmic things, these karmic patterns, these karmic people. It's time to let it go. That's the only way that you're going to improve your current situation. You know, you got to harmonize with yourself, harmonize with your rhythms and your cycles of life. Call on your angels, on your guides to help you if you need some help. And the affirmation for this card is, with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. So I'm seeing a lot of solar plexus, heart chakra, a lot of joy and love coming, if it's not already here. And it's like it's all around you, you know, but it's like you're over here in a battle when all the love is over here. Like, look at all this yellow love and this green love. So the F word, we already know what that's about. That's about forgiveness. And whenever I see the 0, I see 0 point, I see connection to source. So when we open our heart, that allows that energy to move through to the crown. If we're communicating, you know, all that energy flows upward, and we start connecting. We feel that enlightenment feeling, that feeling of connection to everything, all that is. So forgiveness is key to helping you float. Nobody likes the F word, but, you know, God sees forgiveness through a different pair of glasses. He or she knows that everything is going to turn out fine in the end, and that holding on to negativity and old wounds is just postponing the inevitable. Your success is a done deal. Your bliss is going to happen. The F word is a place to start. Let go, forgive, forget, and follow the yellow brick road. Yes, you are the exception. So you know, people didn't believe in love until they met you. And now you're giving them hope. So keep going on that path. Don't get sidetracked. I'm feeling like a lot of people are getting sidetracked. Keep going. Keep moving. And it's the number 4. So 13 is the number 4. And here it is again. So building a foundation for the future, building a solid foundation, teaching others, logic, discipline, loyalty. So loyalty. If people aren't being loyal to you, it's time to move on. But you also have to be loyal to others as well. So, yeah. That's it for number 3. Moving on to number 4. On to number 4. And, so the song that came through for you guys was Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. So I want to get away. I want to fly away. But I'm seeing travel. So I'm seeing flying. But I'm seeing also channeling bird spirit. And I'm seeing a bird circling around. So like shape-shifting or channeling that bird energy in meditations and going like flying. But I'm also seeing astral travel. I'm seeing stars. Yeah. So This one's making me winded for some reason. So number 4, Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. So we got the eagle. So like I was getting fly away. So I'm getting that eagle spirit, that animal, that, you know, seen from a higher perspective, right? And the flamingo is all about celebration. This is about, you know, it's telling you to celebrate, you know, be the flamingo, dance. And I'm seeing pink. So I'm seeing like higher heart chakra. And it's like draw, cook, dance, sing, right? And from scratch is also about cooking. So I'm seeing, I feel like cooking. Something's cooking. Something's cooking. You're cooking up something. Because I'm seeing a relationship change here. So maybe you are thinking of reaching out to somebody for a relationship. Maybe you're looking into a new relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship now and you're like, it's time to change what's no longer working. It's time to, you know, start from scratch. Okay? And I'm seeing a lot of lightning, electricity. So I'm seeing like electric love, like an electric connection with somebody. Right? And I'm seeing wisdom. I'm seeing a lot of wisdom. Like, you know, whenever I see the white hair like that, it's like a lot of wisdom. An old soul, a very old soul, but a playful soul, like a childlike soul. Old soul, but very playful and very communicative. So I'm seeing a lot of blue. So they are a communicator. But I'm seeing this turquoisey color. So once again, that's higher heart chakra moving up between the higher heart and the throat. You know, we got this turquoisey color. I love turquoise. So, and guess what? That's 11. So the inspiring leader. And number 6 is all about balance, inspiration, intuition. And the number 1 is about new beginnings. So yes, I'm seeing like 111, but I'm seeing new beginnings, wanting to start something new. And yeah, and fly away. I'm seeing like you want to travel. You want to do something new. Maybe visit a new place that you haven't visited before, and you know, take this person with you. Okay, so we're gonna start with Father Sky. And guess what? It's on page 34. Very cool. 3, 4. You know, 3 is you know, spirit, and 4 is the 4 corners of earth. So like connecting them both. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. So Father Sky is the name the Native Americans and many indigenous tribes they give to God. You know, so you can call it Mother or Father. So however you think, but it's the masculine essence. So this is you know, like I'm seeing masculine energy here. So Father Sky personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going on to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there's a greater power that is not only around you but within you. And Father Sky is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective. So, yeah, so we know, you know, number 4 is very logical. They like to think a lot. They overthink things to the point that it's like, stop thinking. Father Sky is guiding you. So let's just use this metaphor as, you know, your higher self, Father Sky, right? You need to trust in your higher self. Trust that everything is developing, because the 4 has a tendency, like I said, to overthink. So they're constantly thinking about this, thinking about what this person's doing, what that person, what about this, and what if this happens, and what if this person gets mad, and what, and it's like, let it go. You know, trust your intuition. Trust Father Sky. Trust that what you've always wanted to manifest is here, and you just need to move yourself out of the way. You know, the 4s are, you know, they are the teachers. They're very loyal. They're very, you know, you're going to get the best. And you'll know, because you're going to be, it's electric. It's electric. It's an electric connection. It's almost like you're going to meet, whether it's a relationship or a friendship or a work potential, it's going to feel electric. So, And you're the co-creator of your life. You know, you think of it, manifest it, step back and watch it manifest. I know there's a lot of like manifestation people coming around. They're like, oh, focus on focus. And then some people are like, well, no, don't think about it. Just put it out there and don't think about it. And it's like, which one is it? Well, for remote viewing and telepathy, we focus, right? But for manifestation, we put the intent out, we write it down, and we let the universe handle it. So there's two different types. And I think people confuse the two. You know, they think that if they think about it and think about it and think about it, that it'll manifest. But that's actually the opposite, because what you're thinking about, it's almost like you're saying you don't have it. You're not going to have it. You're lacking in that. And you're not lacking. You are perfectly fine all by yourself. There's just this thing that's missing that you want, whether that's career or relationship or whatever. But it's coming. It's coming. I'm seeing a relationship change. So, the flamingo. And I love the flamingo. Look at this beautiful flamingo. She's got like the spirals on her head. So I'm seeing, you know, a lot of third eye intuition here. It's beautiful. And it's the number 10, which is all about the completion of a cycle and the new beginning of something. And it's the 0 is once again, that faith. Anytime I see 0, it's a 0 point. The connection to source. So trust. You are the magic manifester. If you are a 22, you are the master builder, the master teacher. You are here to build your reality, create your dreams. You are, you know, like the worker bee. You get stuff done. You get stuff done. All you got to do is get out of your own way. Get out of your mind. It's like, stop overthinking. So, yeah, go on an adventurous journey. That's what it's saying. Let the spirits guide you. So, trust in the unknown. And now we're going to move to 56, which is 11, which we talked about that. It's the, you know, inspiring leader. It's intuition. So it's and its relationship change could be anything. It could be family, friends, you know, people entering and leaving your life, colleagues, you know, people you work for, and it's a transition time. But it's time for you to move into relationships that are going to help you grow and evolve. No more superficial relationships, or just because you've known them for a long time that you have to stay in those relationships and friendships. No, your affirmation for this is, you know, it's be flexible, be adaptable. And the affirmation is, my relationships grow and evolve for the greater good of all. So it's time to connect with that soul family. You probably think that you've already met all your soul family and you're done. No, they're waiting. And from scriggity scratch. Number 6. So I'm seeing that electric again, electric love. And number 6, we talked about it being about balance, and it's also about family. And it says, congratulations, you've got all the ingredients for every one of your dreams to come true. Everything is now within reach. What are you waiting for? It's not going to bake itself. Quit looking and start cooking. So reach out to create, to make this happen. Movement forward. You want it? Get it. Go after it. Quit overthinking it. And it's 18, which breaks down to 18, which is the number 9. And 9 is about humanitarianism, and it's about the completion of a cycle. So these old relationships, that's it, they're done, and now it's time for this new, fresh energy. So it's the number 9, but it's number 10. So now we're moving into this 10. It's like you were at a 9, now you're at a 10. Now we're starting over. This new earth, this new energy. Okay. Yeah. So moving on now to number 5. Okay, guys. So, if you picked number 5, so we've got the lilac-breasted roller, we've got the Shaolin master, so using the force, manifesting, Reiki, balance, stillness, meditation, dragon energy, and the lilac-breasted roller to me is the rainbows. Look at all the rainbows. I'm seeing Kundalini awakening, moving that energy up. Completion of cycles. Like, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And this is 1010. Beautiful. So you completed a karmic cycle. You did something, and this is like electric. Live wire is also energy, universal life force energy. Whenever I see that, it's electric love. So very fascinating. So okay, the song that came through was Better Off Dead by Newfound Glory. And it says, just because somebody can't hear what you say doesn't mean that they're not listening. So I'm almost getting telepathy. Being in a long-term relationship and looking up to them as if you've forgotten of your own life, forgotten of your own place. So this relationship that you couldn't let go, looking up to them like they're a god, like, there's nobody that can replace them. And that's baloney. You know how many millions of people there are in the universe? How many soulmates we have in our life? And the only way we allow new movement to come in is if we let them go. And this is telling me that that's what has happened. We are letting it go. We have completed that cycle. We have let them go. They're better off dead. And I know that sounds harsh. So this can also be grieving, that somebody's better off dead. In a sense, you know what I mean? It sounds harsh, but they've crossed over. They're no longer experiencing this world the way we are. They're in a better place. So sometimes it's, animals, when they go, if we lost a pet, they're better off. And I think it's our attachment to things is why we're not able to let it go. And this goes for relationships as well as grief. It's our attachment to them. We would rather see them here suffering in this world than in the new world that they're at. So, but now we're seeing that everything has a purpose and a reason. And so it's a karmic completion. You are graduating. I'm feeling like applause, like you're graduating. And hearing that Third Eye Blind song, can I graduate? So you graduated. There's graduation. Shaolin Master. So Shaolin Master, slow and steady, breathe and flow, take a gentler approach. You're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself, how can you move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it? Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So the Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his art and will never use it to impress the foolish or to appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You too are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. So that's why you have this karmic completion, because you were able to be graceful in your movements and action. You were able to be still. You were able to be balanced. And now you are completing this karmic cycle. I'm feeling like tremendous weight feeling lifted off my shoulders. Absolutely amazing. So lilac-breasted roller, and I'm seeing like creating, letting go of the fear, moving into like, letting go of the fear and moving into the passionate energy. And I'm seeing the Earth Star chakra being activated and the Soul Star. So we're moving beyond the 7 chakras is also what I'm getting there. And 8 is the power number, but also on its side, it's infinity. So you are realizing that you are an infinite being, infinite human. So 37. So reconciliation. So so I was saying letting go of old relationships and reconciling. Reconciling doesn't mean you get back together with somebody. It means that you've reconciled the past. You've seen it for what it is and you're able to move forward. That's what reconciliation means to me. So as the lilac-breasted roller dips and swirls, peaceful reconciliation nestles in your heart. Begin this journey with honest communication, an open heart, and a joyful spirit. For a lilac-breasted roller is the bird of peace. Are there words or actions that may have caused concern? Forgive yourself and forgive someone else. Lilac gives you an opportunity to release all negativity and resistance you have carried around for too long. You may communicate this with your choice of divine prayer, healing words, or compassionate actions. What is most important is that reconciliation blossom within you today. Yes, you have forgiven. You are moving forward. You're completing this karmic cycle. And it's a beautiful thing. And the pyramid, I'm seeing the pyramid here. Live wire, 35. 3 is all about communication. 5 is about adventure and freedom and evolution and change. So you are changing. You are creating this new you. People always say, who do you think you are? You're wearing a fake mask. But how does a person transform into something they want to be, right? They have to embody it and embrace it. So, when you grow up, a child wants to be an astronaut. What do you say? Well, you're not an astronaut right now, so you'll never be one. Exactly. So just because you aren't something right this very second doesn't mean you can't be one. So just because you aren't who you think you want to be just yet doesn't mean you can't be it. So start being it, and you will be it. That's how it happens. That's how we transform. That's how we evolve. If you want to change, change. Don't let anybody limit you and tell you that you cannot change. Okay? So, the old you, and I'm seeing almost like the old you is better off dead. The old you, the old life. You're moving into this new life. That old life, that old earth, it's better off gone. So, live wire within you is a powerful elixir that can change the world, both your world and the one around you. Scientists call this elixir emotions, but it's also Reiki. But you can think of it as a supercharged current capable of taking you anywhere you want to go. So I'm also seeing astral travel. You can use your emotions to suffer or to skyrocket to fame. And good to know that it's up to you. So yes, your emotions can take you up or down or wherever you want them to go. Energy in motion. That's what emotion is. So use your energy. Create stillness. Build up this energy. Move that kundalini up. Connect to source. Realize that you are one with everything. Realize that everything is a lesson. And boom, karmic cycle completed. This is what you've done. I applaud. I applaud you guys. You have done it. And it all breaks down to, the number 10 again. So it's 10, 10, 10. But it breaks down to the number 9, all of them together. And that is the completion of a cycle. From chaos comes clarity. From the root, the fear of the root and all this is moving that energy up, comes the clarity. All of a sudden these aha moments start coming in. Like, oh my God, I get why that happened. Oh my God, I understand. 5 is all about freedom and adventure and change. And you are supposed to evolve and change. This is what this 5 is all about. And, complete karmic cycles left and right. You are the Shellen Master. You can change and evolve and manifest whatever you want. It's all up to you. Okay, moving on to number 9. I mean, whoa. Number 6. Upside down is 9. Okay, guys. So, number 6. The song that came through for number 6 is Baby Be Mine by Michael Jackson. And I just remember, there'll be no more mountains for us to climb. Every moment takes me to paradise. Heaven is in our hearts is what I'm getting here. So I'm seeing also Baby Be Mine. So like a bee, like a little buzzing bee, the letter B. So Baby Be Mine. And Alien Ant Farm came through as well. As I was prepping all the stuff and making my notes, I let the songs play and Alien Ant Farm started playing, which is another synchronicity. And that song was Summer. So you can look up the lyrics for that. Try to give you summer, but I'm winter. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Baby Be Mine. Baby Be Mine. And connect with your emotions. Bazinga! I'm seeing, what's that show with Sheldon Cooper? The Big Bang Theory. So I'm seeing change over here, new beginnings. So connect with your emotions. The Water Guardian. All this blue. Look at this blue, this turquoisey. So I'm seeing water, ocean. Maybe you want to go to the ocean. Maybe there's something new you want to try. And I'm seeing the number 9, which is 10, number 91 or 19, which is 10, which is 1. So 1 and 1. With the 5 in the center. So yeah, new beginnings all around. We know 6 is all about balance, nurture. It's about family. It's very bossy. It's a very bossy number. It likes to, be under control. It likes to control things. It doesn't like change, really. And if it does change anything, it wants to be responsible for the change. So, Water Guardian. Yeah, let's start with Water Guardian. 1 is about community. So working well with others. Try not to be so bossy when you're working with others as well, is what I'm getting here. And Water Guardian. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. And I love it. She looks like a mermaid. She looks like a mermaid, and she's got all these like pearls and like droplets of water. So lots of water energy, and all this blue, which is communication. So a lot of communication here. A lot of talking, wanting to communicate something new. Because number one is about unique ideas. So maybe wanting to communicate your new ideas, or communicate something to somebody, a new proposition for somebody is what I'm getting as well. So water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. I mean, you are water, guys. You are like a droplet of water in the ocean. You're not just a droplet in the water in the ocean, because when the water hits the ocean, it's all one. So you are one with everything. So your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They're all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. So, and it's also very intuitive, psychic messages are arising in you at this time. So make notes. I'm getting make notes, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss an important message that's meant to support you and love you. So what's your deepest emotion? What are you not sharing? What are you not letting out? What is this deep emotion? So the little ant is all about community. So a beneficial opportunity presents itself to you today by contributing and working for the whole. So there's a bigger vision that's happening. Something big's coming. And it's service oriented, I'm getting. So a lot of intuition, a lot of service, change. You're evolving, you're changing, you're growing. Bazinga! The Big Bang. So I'm not sure why I'm just not feeling to read the booklet for this one, because I already know what 5 means. It's the evolution. It's change what's no longer working. The affirmation is, I accept and surrender to the changes that improve my quality of life. So yeah, new beginnings. Change what's no longer serving you. Let it out. Let your feelings go and start something new. It's time to start something new. You got 2 ones here, which are all about new beginnings and leadership and originality, and it's time to start something new. And I just want to read Bazinga because I just like it. Well, don't you got it going on. Now's the time to revel in the sweet taste of fantabulous you. You've hit your mark. Go on. So I'm seeing archery again, hitting your mark. Go on, take a victory lap. Victory. Pop a cork. Let's get this party started. Celebrants are lining up at the door. So yes, it's time to change. You have changed. You have evolved. I'm seeing you have evolved. You've had your Kundalini awakening, and now you are changing. I'm seeing change. I'm seeing maybe some of you are going through a transition of sorts, whether it's, moving home, moving, people, change. There's just change happening with you guys. And let me see if anything else came up for this. So that's all I was seeing, but I'm also seeing the number 7, which is about truth and faith, and having faith in this new beginning, having faith in this change, and speaking your truth. Communication has been pumping up. So who are you not speaking truthfully? Who are you not sharing something with that you are supposed to be speaking truthfully to? This is saying it's time to speak truthfully. Because as we evolve, the telepathy template, it's all about truth, integrity. On the new earth, it's all about truth and integrity. So whoever you haven't been truthful to, it's time to either, admit your wrongdoings, or just forgive yourself. So, yeah, so that's it for this one. Moving on to number 7. So number 7, the song that came through for number 7 was Whiskey and Wine by 311. And the lyrics are, I know what you're thinking, I know I did you wrong, but I've just got this feeling, baby, please hold on. The way we used to dance, we forgot the steps. We both lost our balance. I drink to forget. So, whiskey and wine killing me shot at a time. So I'm seeing possible drinking involved here, or alcoholism or something like that. Because I'm seeing health here and got an owie. So maybe drinking to forget a relationship or hurt or a pain is what I'm getting here. So, Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So this is talking about, you know, focusing on your health. Focus on the synchronicities and the magic, because this magic messenger is all about synchronicities, and it's number 7 as well. I got a lot of 7s here. So 8, 11, 7, 8, 11, 7, 11, and let's see, you know, it breaks down to 26, which is the number 8, which is all about abundance, which is all about power, which is all about infinity, the entrepreneur. But 7 is a very introspective number. 7 is about truth, spirituality, faith, having faith in something. So having faith in the synchronicities and the signs I'm seeing. And I'm seeing this shield here, so it's like protecting yourself. And I'm seeing a lot of blue on her face, so communication. A lot of blue here, almost like a purplish color, so I'm seeing root and third eye crown over here. So maybe a lot of headaches. I'm seeing a lot of root issues, sacral issues, which would be, you know, possible like colon or women's anatomy or men's anatomy. So let's get to Shield Maiden. Have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. So taking some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart, and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place, and then let your guides support you as you move forward. So yes, I'm seeing health issues and an addiction. So either it's some sort of health issue or some sort of addiction issue is what I'm seeing here. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. So in Viking tradition, women were seen as equal to men, and so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. So it's a fierce feminine energy with a masculine energy. So it's a very balanced energy. She's ready to put her plans into action. She's ready to go into battle. And her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feeling when our plans start to take shape. So maybe you have plans, but you're feeling a little bit, you know, like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. This is like, she's got your back. And don't, you know, Shield Maiden works together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. So let down your walls. You are protected. So, and I love the kite. It's a beautiful white bird. It's the number 7, but it's also 3, 4, spirit, the 4 corners of the world. One of my favorites. It's a magic messenger. Magic messages exist all around you. They are spiritual signs and confirmations from the universe. These messages may appear to you in cloud formations, recurring numbers, animal encounters, or even in the media. Today, Kite is asking you to pay attention to the clues that appear and to stay open to the infinite supply of magic that exists all around us. Should you be seeking an answer or clear insight, ask Kite your question. Then notice, acknowledge, and take action on the information you receive. These messages are sacred signs that are divine in nature. The spirit realm is excited to participate in your journey with you and is always ready to collaborate on your life's vision and dreams. So you're seeing the number 311, 411, 711, 811, number synchronicities. And the band that came through was 311. Another synchronicity. So 8. Over here, we've got abundance. We've got power. We have the power to take control of our health. And we are protected. So I'm sure that you're getting signs and synchronicities on how to further get through your health. is what I'm getting. The truth about your health. You're getting down to the nitty gritty and finding out what's going on with your health is what I'm getting here. And, you know, it's going to lead to a new beginning, a new understanding. So it's focus on your well-being and self-care. So start taking care of yourself. Start, you know, let go of the addictions, let go of the, I know it's hard. You know, you know, want to go out and have a drink with your friends or whatever. And, you know, but sometimes it's like, what's more important? Your health or having the good time, the temporary, a temporary fix, a moment's elixir, yay. And I will say, that's what the lyrics say. So it's a temporary elixir. So eliminate unhealthy habits and behaviors that are impeding your success. And you can seek professional assistance if you need to. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, basic necessities, your optimal health, regular checkups, drinking good nutrition, exercise, drinking plenty of water, getting a good night's sleep, detoxing, relaxing activities, meditation. Oh my God, the list goes on. Positive mindset. Holy cow. You know, but it says, the affirmation is, with a healthy body and mind, I raise my energy vibration. So you want to raise your vibration and you want to experience even more synchronicities, you have to take care of your body, self-care. So God and Aoi is number 29, which is number 11, which talks about its intuition and the inspiring leader. So I have a feeling your intuition's off the chain right now. You're receiving a lot of synchronicities like crazy right now. You're almost overwhelmed by it because now it's like, what's the meaning? I keep seeing them. What does it freaking mean? It says, hope you can hear Bob Marley singing in the distance, because despite what appears to be a physical blip right now, every little thing's going to be all right. This is a time of sweet, sweet healing. Put your feet up. It's a time of renewal. Take a step back, put your feet up, and soak in the restorative power of the universe. You are divinely guided and protected. So as you raise your vibration and you meditate, your body starts healing on a cellular level. I can tell you, once you start raising your vibration, your body does indeed do that. My friend Masumi was telling me a story. She had all these cavities, but she naturally healed them out of nowhere. Like, she was supposed to have a bunch of teeth pulled, and she didn't need to. A year later, she didn't need to. It was all healed. And your body starts regenerating its cells. We start healing on a cellular deep level faster and faster and faster as you vibrate higher and higher. So that's what I'm getting here. It's time to vibrate high. And the number that came through for this was 26, which is 8. 8. So you have the power. You've got the power. Yeah, so you are divinely guided and protected, guys. Okay, and I'm seeing a Celtic knot here as well, if that means anything to anybody. So call upon your ancestors. Celtic wisdom, Celtic knowledge, Celtic knot. It almost looks like a tattoo. But it's surrounding her, and I'm seeing it's like almost like the circles. I had posted that in the last synchronicity reading. Like this beautiful circle. So it's like you've come full circle. You realize it's time to take care of yourself, time to move forward. Okay, so hope that resonated for you guys. Moving on to number 8. Okay, number 8. Okay, guys. So the song that came through for you guys was Virtual Insanity. So very interesting. Oops, sorry, Frankie moved my thing. Okay, so Virtual Insanity, it's almost like, well, the lyrics are self-explanatory. You're feeling like you're in a virtual insanity, and it's like the social media and all this stuff. It's almost like crazy. Things looking grim, things looking crazy, things looking dim, you know? So, I love Jamiroquai. And the album is called High Times. So, if that means anything to you. So, Sausage Fruit Tree is all about abundance. It's all about sexual energy. It's all about creativity, roots, grounding your roots, sharing your gifts. You know, look at this beautiful, it could be a moon, it could be a sun. What is it? I don't know. It could be whatever you want it to be. And parenting. So either you have children or you want to have children, or, you know, I'm seeing parenting here, or you're parenting somebody, whether you're parenting your parents or, but parenting is there. And parenting, because I'm seeing the number 9. So this is family, but I'm seeing the number 9, which is the humanitarian. So it's almost like you're parenting others, helping others. using your GPS, your inner GPS, your intuition to help others, and connecting to Mother Earth. So here's fertility again. So I don't know if anybody here is trying to have a baby or wanting to have children, but it's here. It's like you got Mother Earth. There's somebody that you have in mind that would be a perfect, whether you would be a perfect mother or you know somebody who would be a perfect mother or you have somebody in your life. I don't know. Mother Earth energy, but it's also Mother Earth. But look she's pregnant. So if you're not wanting to be pregnant, maybe start using contraceptive. So, sausage fruit tree, I love it. Number 32, which is, communication and creativity. And number 2 is peace, love, harmony, patience. So, and it's also adventure. So be patient. Adventures are ahead. And the 8, we all know, is the entrepreneur number. It's the powerful number, but it sometimes can be a little bit tactless, and it's in the way it communicates. So unless you have 3s in your chart, you're probably a naturally communicator. And if you don't have any creative numbers in your charts, you probably have a hard time with the way you communicate with others. So love this Mother Earth card. Once again, we got the little fertility goddess right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. And then, she's got the moon. So a lot of intuition, the transformation. She's got I don't know what kind of berries those are, but she's got berries, which is to me, is passion. It could be passion, it could be fear, depending on how you look at it. I'm seeing it as passion and love. And she's got the vine, so I'm seeing the ayahuasca again, mother medicine, transformation, transforming, all this green. So this could be, the song was High Times, so this could be Mary Jane, marijuana, cannabis, in all forms, healing yourself with cannabis. Okay, so we're going to start with Mother Earth. Such a beautiful card. I just love the artwork on this deck. Fertility. I'm getting a lot of fertility here, guys. Motherhood, parenting. So allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Yes. Follow your inner compass of love. It's going to lead you to this amazing, I'm seeing sexual energy. I'm seeing it's beautiful. I don't know. I'm seeing a beautiful relationship here. 2 people parenting. So, Mother Earth is the female counterpart to Father Sky. Oh my God. So Father Sky came through in number 4. So maybe you want to watch reading number 4. So that's the masculine and the feminine. It's awesome that it came out, 4 and 8. So, so beautiful. Mother Earth is a female counterpart to Father Sky. It's auspicious to receive this card because in the eyes and heart of Mother Earth, you are her child. And she is highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Yes, Mother Earth provides us everything we need. I love that it goes with the sausage fruit tree because it's almost like the giving tree, The trees give us so much. They give us oxygen. They give us fruit, just like Mother Earth. And so Mother Earth is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy, represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone behind her, can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important to know that and feel loved. Yes, we are all that little divine child within. Age is just a number that we created, but we are all still that beautiful little child. We're parenting ourselves almost. It's like we're the adult now, we're parenting our inner child. How do we parent ourselves? Oh, they're there. Look in the mirror and parent yourself. Say, oh, they're there, honey. You're great. Everything's great. Everything's going to be fine. And don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you have. Don't focus on the past. Focus on the now. If you had a challenge with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear away any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making the sacred love connection. You're being guided to make choices that are based on love. Mama Earth is all about love, guys. Oh, God, I love that card. That card, gives me hope. That card gives me hope. So, sausage fruit tree is number 32. Abundance. So this native tree bears abundant, radiant fruit and flowers. Local legend believes it to play a sacred role in manifestation of great sexual energy. Wah, wah, wah. Drawing the sausage fruit tree today encourages you to explore your creative, sensual, and sexual energy. Yes, sacral chakra. A lot of people are having sexual shame issues. So this is asking you to let go of any shame that you have based with any shameful sex stuff that you've got going on. Saying to let that go. Like this tree, you embody primal life force that can be accessed to create, procreate, or simply explore your life. I just talked about this in the Twin Flame Synchronicity video about your life force energy and not squandering it. You know, using it to create the life and the world that you want around you. I'm seeing sexual magic, sexual alchemy, tantra. So the roots of the sausage fruit tree ensure your strong sense of grounding, so a stream of creative fire can flow forth. Sausage fruit tree asks you to honor and embrace the primitive power and share in this gift of abundance. So I'm also seeing, what am I seeing here? Oh, so like I'm also seeing the number 5. So reading number 5 might resonate, but it's talking about the Earth Star chakra, connecting to the deep Earth Star. I'm going to be doing a Reiki video very soon for the Earth Star chakra. So this is asking you to connect deep to Mother Earth. Deep, deep, deep. Okay? Ground yourself. So let's see what this parenting card is all about. So we know it's about the number 9, humanitarianism, you know. And 3 is about creativity. So creating a family, 3-6, 6-3, family creation. So if you've been thinking about, maybe you've been thinking about starting a family, this is your go. Yes, this is it. You found your, you know, the Father Sky and the Mother Earth come together and create something beautiful. So this card indicates that you have a natural gift for parenting and working with children. Perhaps you have a child or children of your own. So, or maybe an extended family. Maybe you play a parental role within your relationships with others, or you tend to behave like children. So whatever the case, it's your ability to nurture others. So this is a time to honor and embrace a significant role you play in the life of children and people, you know, whether it's your own children or your partners or your neighbors or your relatives or your clients or your friends. Don't underestimate the importance of your unconditional love and guidance, because even a small gesture can have massive impact on a child's life. So the affirmation is, I love and nurture children and make the world a brighter place. So yes, children, you know, if you're not having children of your own, maybe you're here to, you know, nurture and care for other people's children, right? So the Oracle of E, number 6, once again, family. Maybe you parent your family. Maybe you parent your parents. But 15, love this number. It's a number 6, so 15. Number 1 is all about new beginnings, leadership, and number 5 is about adventure, freedom, evolution, and change. So, oh my God, it says, your intuition is being a real show-off these days. It's so ready to help navigate your life, and quite frankly, not just your life, everybody else's, and quite frankly, it's getting a tad bit impatient. It just can't understand why, when it knows the fun, easy route, that you insist on doing everything without its help. There's no need to be lost, ever, especially now that you're about to stumble into a gold mine. So you found a gold mine. You found a gold mine. The GPS is guiding your heart there. It's pointing. The GPS is going. It's pointing to that person or that thing. Your GPS is guiding you. This is it. This is the card. Intuition. Follow your inner compass. It's leading you to a gold mine. Whatever that gold mine is to you, whether that's business, friendships, soul family, a relationship, your inner GPS is guiding you. Just keep doing what you're going to do. Keep following this inner compass. It's leading you exactly where you need to be. And I'm seeing business here. So it's infinity, infinite abundance. So I'm seeing a business, whatever business that's got to do with counseling, parenting others. This is it. And, it's the number 20, so it's the number 2, which is a partnership. 2 people coming together. So I'm seeing 2 people coming together to create something, whether it's a business or a family. I'm seeing 2 people coming together, a partnership. So this is it. Sausage fruit tree. And I'm seeing communication. So I'm seeing communication, and I'm seeing the solar plexus. This is joy. So communicating joy. You're communicating joy. You are communicating to others using your inner guidance with joy. I love it. I love it. Such a beautiful reading. And a little teacup. Have a sip. Okay, so beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. Number 8. Moving on to number 9. Okay, guys. Final reading. Number 9. So here we go. The song that came through was Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell from the album Scream. And so Big Brother, Big Brother is watching. We already know that, but a little bit of paranoia. So as your third eye begins to awaken, you get to be a little bit paranoid. And but I'm also seeing somebody is watching you, like, you know, watching your social media, stalking you in a sense. So, very interesting reading here. And so we got the baobab tree. You know, we know the baobab tree is wise offering. We got fire guardian in ignite your passion. And I like how he's using telekinesis in a way to hold up that ball. Hold up the ball. So fire. The baobab tree. So I'm seeing all the leaves again. So I'm also seeing ayahuasca again. It's popping up a lot. I don't know, guys. But I'm seeing this rainbow, Kundalini energy, awakening. Your Kundalini is awakened. You are on the rainbow bridge to ascension. And self-discipline. Bunny hop jive. So number 4. Let's look at that. 414. 3, 4. Again. So 3, 5, 4. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's start with Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. Bunny hop jive. Love that. Okay, so connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. So what are you desiring that you have not tried to go after? This is saying what you want is going to lead you to something beautiful. All you have to do is go after it. The sparks are there. I'm seeing sparks. I'm hearing that Coldplay song, Sparks. Seeing a little sparkler. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. The fire energy is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. So, when this card appears to you, you're reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged. So, what are you passionate about? Go after it. What are you passionate about? I'm seeing red here, passionate. What do you love? I'm seeing green here. Go after it. Whatever you're passionate about, go after it with your heart. Look at this, all this green and all this red. It's love and heart and passion, but you're fearing it. It's like you're fearing it for some reason. So you're being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. It can also indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. So you have a great spiritual connection with somebody and you want to go after it and something's stopping you. Fear. And this is saying, let go of the fear, connect with your heart. And look at it's almost like an orangey color. It's red, but it's almost orangey. So it's like sacral chakra. It's that passion. And the baobab tree, we know trees are already very fertile. But this tree, is all about wise offering. And it's very interesting. Very interesting card. He's open to receive. He's open to receive the feminine. He's open to receive the feminine energy. So, the baobab tree says it's time to make an offering. Give of yourself to someone. Who are you wanting to offer yourself to? Who are you wanting to offer either your love to, or your gifts to, or your talents to? Who are you wanting to make this offer to? Know that no matter what you offer or how small this offer is, it's a beautiful gift, and it's going to be accepted with so much gratitude, no matter how small the gesture, And 5, it's like, if you communicate, it leads to your freedom, and then it helps you build a foundation for the future. So all you got to do is communicate, and that's going to free you. Communicate how you're feeling. That's going to free you to build this foundation for the future. Beautiful. So self-discipline 41, which is 5, we just talked about. It's, you know, transformation, it's change. It's like you want to change, you want this change, you want to, and it's like something's holding you back. So this card indicates a need for self-discipline, motivation, and action. So this is telling you to take action on this passion, whatever you're passionate about. You meet the universe halfway, because your dreams won't manifest by themselves. So you have to take action on them. And you're being encouraged to rein in any thoughts and emotions that are contrary to what you're trying to attract. Rather than letting your doubts and worries consume you, you must have the strength and willpower to focus predominantly on your dreams. You can attain those goals with a strong, disciplined mind. So you have to like take action. That's what it's saying. If you want it, go after it. And it says, with self-discipline and action, I make my dreams come true. Yes, so let go of the fear, whatever you're fearing. Other people's opinions don't matter. It's time to let that go. Because we got 4. We got the little bunny hop jive. You know, bunnies have been popping up a lot. I think a lot of bunnies came through in the last synchronicity reading. So this is like feeling twin flamey energy here. And as I was doing this reading, when I was doing the notes for it, the song I Love You by Billie Eilish came through. I don't want to love you, you know, but the connection is undeniable. It's like you don't want to, but the connection is just so freaking undeniable that you're just like, oh, how do I not? How do I not? It's, you know, and it's time to join hands. It's time to come together. Time to come together. So number 4, whoever said that you had to do it alone, it's T for 2 time. Friendships, partnerships, even partyships are bounding your way. It's time to join hands and do-si-do. So togetherness brings miracles now. So if you've been wanting something, it's coming. And sorry about the dog barking, but I just don't want to, I'm almost done here, so I don't want to stop the video. So yeah, so we know the number 9 is the humanitarian. It's the completion of a cycle. They're very wise. They're very intuitive. It's the, you know, the most evolved number in numerology. So you already have what it takes to create your reality. You have your, okay, so you have what it takes. You are the humanitarian. You are wise beyond your years. You are this wise tree. You're like the what is it? The baobab tree. You are like this tree. You have a connection to trees. And look at how it splits into 2. So I'm seeing like one tree splits into 2, but just because they split into 2 doesn't mean they're not one. That's what I'm getting here. So like the twin flame union. Just because you are separate doesn't mean you are not already still connected. You are connected. I don't know why that came through, but it came through. So that's the final hurrah for this. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. I hope that resonated. Namaste to you all, and thank you so much for watching.